You scared me.
Sorry. Hi, Gemma.
Hi, Carrie.
So, what were you listening to?
The Hawk.
I never heard of that song before.
That's because the Hawk's a local radio station.
A local radio station?
Yeah.
You know you could just listen to Pandora or Spotify.
I guess I could, but I do like to support my local radio station. They have a lot of benefits that most people seem to overlook.
Hi, I'm Carrie.
And I'm Jenna.
And we are outside the studios of 99.9 The Hawk. Lots of people listen to online streaming sites like Pandora and Spotify. Yes, you can listen to anything you want, but depending on what you use, it can cost on average $10 a month.
I listen to Pandora.
I listen to a playlist that mostly includes Hamilton and the Beatles.
I actually listen to Spotify.
Local radio stations, on the other hand, allow you to play a variety of music, change the station, and it's all free.
I listen to 102.9 and 99.9 The Hawk.
Another advantage to local radio is that it's not only limited to music, but talk radio is another option, where you can listen to any topic you want.
How long is a half marathon?
13.1.
13 miles?
Yeah.
That's why I got a car.
Talk radio and music radio require different training, and each DJ has a different preference.
Music radio is a lot different from talk radio.
It was talk radio. It was very relaxed. I just talked about sports all the time. And when you're just talking, especially because I had a co-host, it's just banter. It's like talking to your friend. When you're doing music radio, you have a limited amount of time to talk. So sometimes I'll only have 8 seconds. I have to make sure I get something out there quick that makes sense and is still entertaining.
Music radio better because that's more me. So I like the music as well as liking doing the jokes and like parody bits and pranking listeners and things like that.
As we were discussing, talk show and music radio hosts are very different. The people within the job go by different titles too. DJs, or disc jockeys, are the ones that do music radio, while talk show hosts do talk shows.
We used to do everything manually. We used to have to put the music in from CDs or 8 tracks.
There's been a lot of changes in the radio industry over the past few decades. Of course, like many things, there's a schedule that is now digitalized. It has a timer to know how long each song or commercial lasts, and it automatically turns on the microphone so you know when it's your turn to go on air.
The biggest change, and it's not a recent one, but voice tracking is really cool, being able to voice track. That means that I can do my night times, but I can do it in advance, so I can pre-record what I'm going to say.
This is Kara Curry recording mobile. Voice track helps with mobile radio so DJs can record and do as many takes as they need to, then put it together later.
I prefer being out on the road with the mobile studio because it's a great way to meet our listeners, interact with our listeners, get to know people.
We went to the Steel Stacks in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, where the Hawk had a booth and broadcasted live from the event. The Steel Stacks is a flea market which thousands of people attend each year.
A lot of times we do call in to win contests. Every weekend we have a different contest.
Lehigh Valley does lots of contests and goes on lots of events each year, like Steel Stacks, Bike Night, and weekly contests with chances to win prizes. This keeps listeners intrigued.
Music Fest, Allentown Fair. We have been doing Hawk McDonald Sunday Bike Nights in the summertime. I believe this is going to be our 13th year. But we also raise money doing this to support Ronald McDonald Camp in the Poconos for kids and their siblings that are suffering from cancer.
Radio is not all about the DJ. All jobs play an equal part of importance.
We have salespeople, we have promotions people like Tucker, who you met. We have production people who put together all of the commercials. We have a traffic department, which isn't cars and trucks, but rather scheduling all the commercials. And each job inside the radio station is just as important as the next. And if one piece is missing or one piece drops the ball, then all of the other dominoes kind of fall from that.
I do a lot of behind-the-scenes work, a lot of writing, and we go through what we're going to do, for the following day. Print out all of his traffic sponsors each morning, and then in addition to that, I take care of all of our website postings and schedule interviews.
I am in charge of all events, contesting, websites, database,
and NTR events, some NTR events, as well as client functions. So whatever doesn't have a duty or a task or a person to do it, I will take care of it.
Local business, we talk to them locally about marketing and radio advertising. So it's our job to really pinpoint the one thing we really want to focus on in an ad.
I love how radio makes me feel like I'm a part of the community, and I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Wow, that was so cool! Yeah. You know, I never realized how involved local radio was with the community.
Yeah, online streaming music is super cool in advance,
True.
but it will never give you that same sense of community.
Yeah. Speaking of which, do you want to listen to some 99.9 Hawk?
Of course I do.
Turn up the radio.